Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another Rebelscum.com video review. And today we are reviewing the New Republic Security Droid that was on the prison transfer ship in Season 1 of The Mandalorian. And this is a really cool droid. This is a very cool droid. One I've been looking forward to in the Black Series for quite some time, and hopefully one that we'll get in the Vintage Collection sometime soon as well, because again, this is an awesome looking droid. So here it is in the box. He's looking really cool. Nice and tall, nice and sleek. Not quite as tall as a Kx series, but still a cool droid nonetheless. There's definitely some inspiration for the Imperial Kx series security droid that went into this droid's design. There's his artwork there on the side, some words and things there on the back, and that's pretty much it for the packaging. And here he is, and he's looking really cool. Again, nice, kind of tall and sleek looking. There's definitely a lot of Kx series inspiration in this droid model here. But again, not quite as tall. For comparison, here he is next to a Kx series. So as you can see, and I have them about level from the bottom of their feet here. As you can see, the new droid only comes up to the top of the shoulder of the Kx series. So again, a lot of similarities. I mean, look at the U-shaped paneling on their shoulder piece there, the hollow elbow joints, the hollow wrist joints, hollow knee joints, the way the hips sit on the droid. Fair amount of similarities between the two designs, but also some key differences. Overall, it's a really awesome design. I like how we have the New Republic crest right here on the chest. There's also one on the back. I like how you also have these other little orange highlights that kind of break up the different tones of gray on this figure. So you've got some orange on each shoulder, orange on the crests, of course. Some of the buttons and paneling is also orange just a little bit. We've got a bright yellow visor. But then there's other cool little technical bits on here as well, like the technical pistons and textures here on the inner part of the hips. Right here in the torso, you got some really cool looking pistons and things in the torso. A vertebrae right there, an awesome metallic vertebrae. You've got some really cool technical bits there on the inner shoulders, on the neck. You've got what looks like might be a scomp link or some kind of data port on its back, as well as a little blue screen of some kind. It carries a detonator like troopers would on its back. Yeah, I think this is a really cool droid. Another awesome army builder, and our first New Republic army builder at that, which is a detail I think has gone kind of overlooked with this figure. Fully articulated, got full range of motion on the shoulders. They go in and out. The shoulder pad here is a separate piece, so it articulates separate and doesn't hinder the articulation of the shoulders, which is nice. Just at the bottom of the bicep where the elbow joint is, you've got a swivel joint, single jointed elbows, wrist joints, in and out on the wrists, upper torso, hips, single jointed knees, and a swivel joint just above the knee, ankle joints. You've got forward and back and a side-to-side joint with the ankle joints. Head is on a ball joint, and the neck is also on a ball joint where it connects to the torso. He can, of course, hold his blaster. Nice to see the New Republic is still using the same blasters they were using when they were rebelling against the Empire. And of course, there's even some Imperial personnel that use these blasters, which is awesome. Overall, an awesome figure and a very cool droid design. What do you think about this droid? Did it occur to you that this was a brand new army builder and the first of a New Republic army builder? Or is this the first time you're kind of thinking about that going, huh, yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? I think that's pretty cool. I hope we get to see some New Republic troopers at some point, maybe in season 3 of The Mandalorian. I think that would be very neat. Honestly, I hope to see some more First Order versus Resistance army builders, specifically more Resistance army builders, because the only army builder we ever got for the Resistance was very early Phase 3. It was the one Resistance trooper from The Force Awakens, and that was pretty much it. As far as our Resistance ranks goes, they're pretty thin. They're pretty thin. There's lots of awesome First Order figures, lots of awesome different trooper releases, or rather, First Order Stormtroopers with various accessories, really. But there's a lot more First Order than there is Resistance stuff, and there's definitely not a lot of New Republic stuff. As far as official New Republic factional characters that we have right now, I would say it's just this guy right here, Trapper Wolf, and I guess you could count Cara Dune since she's dubbed a Marshal of the New Republic in season 2 of The Mandalorian. So I suppose you could count Cara Dune as well. So really 3 figures right now in Black Series for the New Republic, technically. That's not very many. That's not very many. And of course, unfortunately, it's even less in the Vintage Collection. So Hasbro, we got to start taking care of our Vintage Collection friends just a little bit better and get them some more figures, because this droid's not in the Vintage Collection. And we have Cara Dune, and that's pretty much it. There is no Trapper Wolf in the Vintage Collection, and I know my VC friends out there would absolutely love to have a Trapper Wolf in the VC line, especially if y'all did like a Trapper Wolf and then later on Trapper Wolf's X-Wing. And I say later on Trapper Wolf's X-Wing because, look, a lot of our VC fans out there don't want to relive the Antok Merrick X-Wing debacle. It's still crazy. So let's do a Trapper Wolf on card for those who want Trapper Wolf on card, and let's do a Trapper Wolf X-Wing separately. And if we have to include the figure, which we definitely should include the figure, just include it bagged. Don't include it carded with the X-Wing. Do a separate carded release for my VC fans who have to have it on card. And there's so many of you out there, and you guys are awesome because I get it, man. VC figures look absolutely amazing on that beautiful vintage style card back. And it's a great way to display your figures. So yeah, if you're gonna do a Trapper Wolf X-Wing, and I know we're talking about the droid here today, if we're gonna do a Trapper Wolf X-Wing, let's do the Trapper Wolf X-Wing with a baggied or tissue paper Trapper Wolf, however you guys wanna do it, since that's how y'all are doing it now, and then do a carded Trapper Wolf on the side. Do a carded Trapper Wolf on the side. That way, we take care of everybody. And then, you know, Hasbro, you get to double dip on selling 2 Trapper Wolves, so good for you. You're welcome. All right, I sold Trapper Wolf for you. Now all you have to do is put it out. And I already did the thinking for you. You're welcome. Anyway, guys, I know we got onto a Trapper Wolf tangent there. But guys, stay tuned for more awesome Rebelscum.com content. Stay tuned for more Black Series reviews. Heck, stay tuned for more VC reviews. And hopefully at some point we'll get to review this droid in the Vintage Collection too, because that would be pretty awesome, I think, if we got to review this droid in the Vintage Collection. Stay tuned for more The Mandalorian content. Season 3 is coming up soon. Are you excited? Because I most certainly am. Make sure you like and subscribe, follow us on social media, and check Rebelscum.com every single day because there is something new posted daily on Rebelscum.com. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.